says recording in the top left, it's recording. If you want to pause it at any point, just press it.
To
Yeah,
start.
that's it. Yeah, so you got recording now. Look.
Well, when you start, I'll press the send one.
Yeah,
and
it's
then I'll go.
recording now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay, we'll start from now. Right. Front end, I should think it could be more or less exactly the same as what you had.
Exactly
the same, yeah. So you're happy that Alco hitch, stabiliser, you have a totally clean tow ball, grease free, yeah,
Yes.
and paint free.
Yes.
Okay, breakaway cable,
Yeah.
obviously there to pull the handbrake on if the caravan and car come unattached.
Right.
Jockey wheel, obviously your clamp and your electric, so all the same as what you had previously.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy with them?
Yeah.
Good. On board, obviously you got your onboard regulator. With the you can operate off the gas. So that the silver thing at the back wall there.
Right.
That's your onboard regulator. Obviously you've got our gas connected at the moment.
Yeah.
You can use either can't even say it now. Butane or propane.
Yeah,
So you
I
can
think
use
we've got-
either or
I
gas.
think we've got the propane. I think
You've got
the
propane,
orange
yeah.
bottle.
That's it, yeah. So
Yeah.
you need a pigtail that's the same as that, unless you've got a pigtail on your other van.
I think
Or have you taken it off?
we took it off when we
Took it off.
came in for servicing. They said
Right.
take the gas bottle off, didn't they? I
Yeah,
think.
probably, yeah, they would have done, yeah.
I-
But have you got that?
Because I'm done the spanner, I think.
Yeah. They have got a life on them, it's around about 5 years from manufacture, so
Yeah.
but they're going, if yours is only 2 years old, that should be fine anyway.
Yeah.
So we should go to that. Okay. Okay.
Right.
Right down this side. Again, probably did you have the combi boiler on your Alpine? Probably, I would have thought.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
So exactly the same vent. Obviously
Right.
for the gas side of it. Water in, probably exactly the same as well. You have
Yes.
the trigger there to pull it out.
Yeah.
You just push it in. There's no pump on the end of that. The pump's on board.
Yes. That's. Yeah.
The other thing you just got to be careful about, this pipe does most people tend to put the pipe in the sink and curl it round. And if you put it into your Aquaroll, see where that can go, it can curl all the way back up again. And you think if you're trying to pull out water out of a full Aquaroll, that could actually be just pulling the air out the top of the Aquaroll. So just make sure you try and straighten it out a bit. Some people tend to do put a weight on the end of it to try and take it down to the bottom, or put a pipe or something rigid down the pipe just to stop it from curling up. Okay, we've got your battery there, which I'll connect up afterwards.
Right.
We've got our battery on there at the moment. Connection for your 240. Okay,
Right.
always connect it to your caravan first, not your bollard. So obviously if you connect to the bollard first, you've got a live cable if you're dragging that across wet grass.
Is that a TV?
Yeah, you've got a external TV aerial point
Oh,
as well,
that's good,
which is
yeah.
obviously connected into your
Yeah. That wasn't
TV
on
system
the
itself.
other one. Yeah.
So we've got that as well.
Good.
Okay, wastewater, probably exactly the same. So we've got that 2 sinks.
Yeah. And that's the standard 2 pipes that come.
Yeah, exactly the same. It'll be exactly the same as your last one.
Yeah. Okay.
Flush tank reservoir, exactly the same as your last one. The
Yeah.
pink
You have to
chemical
top
in
it
there.
up, don't you?
Yeah, small amount of pink chemical and top it up with water. Obviously don't travel with it full.
Right.
It's best not to travel with it full just in case you have any problems with it as it's rigid travelling. Waste tank,
Right.
probably exactly the same.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're happy that operates.
Yes.
And you've got the drain, which is on that little plastic legs there. That there, yeah.
Oh, right. That drains the actual system.
Yeah, so that drains your flush system.
Yeah.
So obviously make sure that is drained for winter. You don't want it freezing. Okay, when you're also doing that, operate the flush pump as well to get water out of the flush as well too. Obviously you don't want water staying in your pump if it freezes. Okay. Just find yourself just come round on the cable and gas hose. And this side, so you got under your bed access.
Oh, there's a spare.
Yeah, your spare wheel's in there.
Okay.
Okay, don't put anything heavy in, obviously in your back locker, apart from obviously you've got your spare wheel there.
Yeah.
Obviously obviously you can cause
Weight
instability. Yeah,
distribution.
that's it. So make sure you don't put anything heavy there. When you're travelling, obviously you put anything in there when you're on site.
Yeah.
Also, you got, if you can see there, you've got a vent as well. That's a drop vent if you any gas leak in the van. So don't cover that up, because that's where the gas is going to drop out.
Yeah,
if
because
you
it's
have got a
heavier
leak.
than air, isn't it?
That's it, yeah. So it'll drop out there. So don't block that up. Okay.
Okay.
Right, I've got my torque wrench there. That's to check the wheel nuts before you leave. Obviously, very important that you do that each trip. It is 130 newton meters, which is on your plate here.
Right.
Just also tell you what the steel one is, which is 88, but obviously you've got alloy, so it's 130 newton meters.
Right. I've got to take one of them off actually, because I bought a Nemesis thing.
Oh, wheel lock.
Yeah, wheel lock.
Yeah.
So.
So you've got the one that you remove the bolt out of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Also make sure if you do take the wheels off for any reason, if you have a punch or whatever, when you put the spare on, make sure you check it obviously before you move, and then again, they recommend after about 30 miles, check it again.
Check them again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Tyre pressure also on your plate. Also your tyre sizes and your weights. Obviously, tyre pressure also important. Make sure that's correct before you travel.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. Also got here, obviously your keys.
Right.
Big key does your doors, so you've got one and a spare, and little key does your lockers. Obviously also a spare as well. Okay, if you'd like to go inside, just be careful with the camera as you don't trip up as you're walking in.
You got a little picture of your little plant. There you go.
Okay. Right. Well, you have to put my slippers on because Val to shout at me if I get the carpet dirty. And Graham will as well, probably.
Come up this side then.
Right.
So it
Okay,
just
so-
go round.
Obviously, you can hear the radio going.
Yes.
I'll
That's
just-
in the locker
yeah.
there, yeah.
Is that
It's where-
exactly,
it's where the
the
other
same
one
radio
was.
as you had previous
Yeah,
one?
Pioneer, isn't it? I think.
Yeah,
JVC.
JVC,
Yeah, you happy how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just switch that one off then if you're happy
Yeah,
with
we
that.
sorted it out, didn't we?
Yeah, in
We
the
couldn't
end, yeah.
remember how to switch it on and turn it off.
No, you're happy with that, yeah. Good. Okay, control panels. Obviously the one on the right is your main control panel for switching your 12 volt systems on and off. The moment the control panels is sleeping, obviously you've got lights on or whatever, so you've got your 12 volt system switched on. Press any button, it'll just light up what's up and running. You've got your 12 volt system obviously on, water pump switched on, 240 is connected, leisure battery is connected. Press the view levels, that shows you what your battery's doing. It's giving you 14 volts at the moment because it's going through a charger.
Yeah.
Okay, obviously your normal, decent batteries are about 12.5, 13 volts.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy with that bit, yeah?
What about the other side there?
The other side, that's for your bit. That's when you're connected
Oh,
to
when
your
it's
vehicle.
connected, yeah.
So when you're connected to your car, you can check that as well.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Right. It's probably exactly the same as like getting water into the system. Obviously, you get your drain, yellow drain switch down there. You see that? It'll be exactly the same. That one down there. Obviously, in the position it's in, it allows the water to run around the system. Obviously, you lift it up, allows the water to drain out onto the ground. So that will drain all your water system and your hot water tank. Lift the taps to centre. That will allow all the taps to centre. That allows all the water to drain out through there. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
obviously we need to get the water in. We need to make sure that drains in that position. Also, while we're down here, I'll get past the little flip-up table.
Yeah.
Got your consumer board.
Right.
Okay. Heating hot water on electric. So if you want to operate it on electric, obviously that's your isolating switch there. Charger. Again, this is a switch. Obviously, as long as that's on, your charger, which is here, will charge your battery as long as when you connect 240 to it.
Yeah. And also,
Reverse
you
priority.
need that on when you got the car connected to
No,
it.
you don't need that one on the car connected. Shouldn't do.
Oh, right.
No, because that's on the 240 side of it. So
Oh,
it's a
right.
different system when it's coming through charging on your 12
Off the
volt
car.
side.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Reverse priority, that's just a light.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're on the continent, they tend to wire things slightly different than us.
Shan't be going over there.
No.
You're
If you
all
plug
right.
your
No
electrics in, come and have a look. If that is lit, it is reversed for whatever reason.
Okay.
You will need an adapter to obviously use that electric.
Okay.
240 trips. You got info note on the door there to say what they're connected to. Again, 12 volt fuses.
All the
what
fuses,
they're
yeah.
connected to. System shutdown button. Okay, that's there for when you're in storage, not using it. Even though that will switch your 12 volt system off,
Yeah.
there's always something running in the background. So if you hit that one, that will shut everything down.
What about because these are fitted with a tracker, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah. No, that should be fine. That's got its own
If
battery.
you, so if you knock that off,
yeah, it should.
it's
still
got
work.
its own battery.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
So that should still work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
So obviously, if someone disconnected the battery,
Yes, of course. If
Yeah,
it disconnected,
obviously, yeah.
yeah,
You still have that
take
there.
the tracker off, wouldn't
yeah,
it? Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Happy
Yep.
with that bit?
Yep.
Good.
Lovely.
Just mind your fingers. Right, so to get the water in, exactly the same. So you're happy how to do that, how to get the hot tank full of water if you've drained it, and your water system.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think last time all I did was filled it all up
Yeah, so you fill the aqua roll, yeah,
and got the pump working,
yeah,
and it fed everything virtually.
Yeah.
But you had to
yeah.
open the taps, didn't
yeah.
you?
That's it, yeah. So normally before you switch your water pump on your control panel, make sure all the taps are shut.
Right.
If you've drained it previously and you go and put that on, you're going to end up with a lot of water everywhere.
Yeah.
So make sure all your taps are shut, then switch your water pump on, operate the tap, make sure you get all the air out of the system.
Yeah. 'Cause you really
Okay, so
couldn't
when you
have
see it spluttering, obviously it's still air in the system. To fill your hot water tank, turn it across to the hot side of the tap. Do exactly the same. Obviously I've primed this already,
Yeah.
so hopefully we'll have a bit of hot water as well. Yeah. Okay, once you've got a solid stream on your hot side of your tap, that means your hot water
That's
tank's
it.
full.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Make sure you do that with each tap because it works on pressure.
Yes.
Yeah. Because so if you can hear the pump still running a little bit,
Yeah.
so it switches itself off now. So if you imagine if it's got air in the pipes, it takes a bit longer for it to compress
Yeah,
before
you
it
can
switches
normally
off.
hit it, can't you?
Yeah. So if you don't do the same with all the taps, that's what you'll end up with the pump running a bit too long,
Okay.
or a bit longer than it should do. Okay.
Right.
Happy with that?
Yep. No
Right.
problem.
The control panel, which again for the heating, I should think is exactly the same as what you had on the previous one, which is the one on the left. That right? You had that type of panel on your
No,
last
there
one?
wasn't. No.
Or did you have
it,
the
it was
two?
just that.
Oh, you would have for the heating.
Yeah, it was all on there. That wasn't there at all.
No.
'Cause I was
Did
gonna
you
ask
have
him
two?
about
Did you have
that.
two knobs?
Yeah, 2 knobs.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
turn them.
Yeah. This one's the digital type one. Yeah, you would have the 2 knob ones. Okay. So yeah, so this control panel is obviously going to be new to you then. Okay. I'll just press that button for a second. That's the on-off button. Okay, so you're just pressing all that switches it on or off. That's just the return button. Okay. What we got showing on the top line is what's running. Okay, you've got a flame there. That is not gas. That's heating.
Right.
Okay. Don't ask me why, but the flame is heating.
Yeah, it was a bit
Okay.
confusing on the
Yeah.
other one.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The other type when you got the 2 knobs,
yeah,
they're
I
a
used
bit
to-
confusing because it shows a flame exactly on that, and that's
I
heating,
thought
not
that was
gas.
I thought that
Yeah.
doing it by the gas.
That's it. So that is heating. Okay.
Right.
The next one is water heating.
Yeah.
So that's it's set at 40 degrees.
Yeah.
Next one is the energy. So that's a little bottle or cylinder for gas and a little flash, which is electric.
The electric. Yeah.
Okay. And then the last one is fan.
Right.
Okay. You see what is flashing at the moment? It's flashing between the temperature you set, which is 15 degrees, and the time. Obviously, the time's wrong, which I'll show you how to set that in a second.
Yeah.
And also, you got this little plug here. That's to show that the electric's connected to it.
Right.
So that the orange switch.
Yeah, that's where
It's
we.
switching on there. So if
Yeah.
that's switched off, obviously switch that orange switch off. You look up on the control panel now. That
Yeah,
little plug,
it's gone off, hasn't it?
little plug's disappeared. Also,
Yeah.
you see there's a warning triangle there to say whatever energy was there is not connected.
Yeah.
So connect the electric back on, and the little plug's come back on.
It's come back on.
Yeah.
now.
Obviously, it's still got the warning.
So what was that first one then? The water?
It's the heating.
The flame is heating. Yeah, flame is heating. The one with the thermostat that looks like
Yeah.
wavy lines, that's your water heating.
Yeah.
And so all that
Electric
all that
and
is
fan.
yeah.
Yeah,
So all
yeah,
that is
yeah.
switched on at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. To switch anything on, so press your main button, and it comes. Your next line comes up now. You got the little vehicle there with the thermometer in, flashing. That is for your room heating.
Right.
Okay. If you press the button again, it's then got your temperature. So you can either switch it off. So you just spin the button round, switches it off, little flame disappears, or switch it on, and then you can set what temperature you
whatever
want.
temperature you
So
want.
maximum is 30 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay, if I click to confirm that now, what should happen is that little flame in the top left should start flashing. There we go.
Yeah.
So that is flashing is because the temperature hasn't reached 30 degrees yet. So
Right.
it's letting you know that it's not there.
It's
You- obviously,
coping with it.
yeah. So it's attempting to get up to that temperature. So that will flash until you get the temperature up to what you've set.
Right.
Okay. Right. If I just
Put it back.
I'll
down
just bring it
again.
back down to say 14.
Yeah.
In theory, that I should say it's going to be at least 14 in here, and it should stop flashing. It says, hopefully, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I actually reached that
it.
temperature
Yeah.
that we'd set.
That's a lot easier that way.
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a lot easier. Yeah.
Okay, you can once you've got that switched on, the heating switched on, you can actually just by turning the knob now,
Adjust it without
without going through into the other menu,
Okay.
and then obviously you click it, confirm it. It's now set for 20. Obviously, it hasn't reached 20, so it's going up. So you just, if you want to reduce it again,
Yeah. Okay.
that's it, it's stopped. Okay? Water heating, so to change your water heating, turn the knob, and that icon is now flashing.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
that doesn't
you
mean
can
we're not up
alter
to
it.
temperature, it's just that's the one we're going to change now.
Yeah.
So click it again, you can switch the water heating off. Obviously, the icon's gone off the top line.
Yeah.
40 degrees you can set it to, or 60,
60, isn't it?
or boost. So you have actually got a boost function on this as well. If you
Right.
do set it to boost, what it'll do, it'll concentrate heating on the hot water and not on the room. Okay? And it will continue to heat the water until it gets up to the temperature, which is 60 degrees.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay? And then it will allow the heating to come back on. So all that will do is allow the fan to operate. Okay?
Right. Okay.
So it's flashing on boost because obviously it's not up to that temperature.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? So I'll just,
Leave it at
what I'll do,
40.
if I bring it back down to 40,
Yeah.
mainly in your summer setting, probably 40 degrees, 60 degrees for the winter. Okay, so it's obviously flashing now along there. So it's stopped now, so it's obviously we've reached 40 degrees.
Right.
Okay, click that button again. Energy we want to use. Okay, so that the energy one is flashing. Click it. Got the options on this one: gas, So you see the top icon is just showing the cylinder.
Yep.